Welcome back. Bill O'Donovan, our news anchor, joining us today, taking time away from producing the 5 p.m. show to bring us some of his brilliant breakthroughs on his smartphone that he got for Christmas.
Well, it's because I got something interesting. Did you know that today, I just checked my Twitter account on my phone, that today, on this day, 1962, Gordie Howe scored his 500th NHL goal.
That's impressive. Do you get that as an update? Do you get...
Yes, well, see, I subscribe to a lot of different things,
yes,
like Golf Canada. New rules coming into effect.
Yes.
But anyway, that's
not
on,
exciting for me.
No, I know.
I'm excited for you.
That's on my Twitter account. So anyway.
Yeah, good.
What I wanted to talk a little bit about today was sending messages. And, you know, like that's the thing. Like you have an iPhone, I have an iPhone. So we can just text back and forth. And it's, with my old phone, I was allowed so many messages for a cost. But that's the nice thing about iPhones. You can message back and forth, and there's no cost to that because we're all connected. Is it I don't know. Is there a name for that? I'm not even sure.
To iMessage each other.
iMessage each other.
Because
Thank you.
iPhones. So
iPhones, right. So anyways, that's really handy. But then I found out, thanks to Kelsey, our young lady who works, was one of our techs.
She's very techy and very smart.
So she showed me some interesting ways to liven up those iMessages.
Right.
So I sent Marcel a couple of messages this morning, and we can take a look at some of those. So I thought it was fun. So for instance, now what you can do is you get the confetti. Now that's the frozen image, right?
Yeah.
So I just said, hi, Marcel, and you can get the image there with all the, see, on my phone, I think...
so you could use this for a birthday message,
yeah, it's a birthday message, right? And then in fact, I don't know if the one with the balloons is here too. I thought, oh, that's this one. The only thing I couldn't capture is the fact that I can write it. And I thought this was really a lot of fun. Like, there is a way to capture it where you open it and it shows the person writing it.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it shows you as it's being written.
But I was trying to figure out how can I capture this and send it to Marcel, but it didn't work.
So you had to do the finished product.
Yes,
That's
and there's
fine.
the one with the balloons.
Right. Do you send these out often? Like, I know you can do this, but I don't do it.
No, I don't do them that often.
It's timely.
But I think it's fun. But I like the one where you can write, you know, like...
Yes.
It's like...
Watching somebody write you a letter.
It's better than Etch-a-Sketch.
But it is a kind of a throwback to the
It's kind of a neat, yeah. And then there was this one, the GIFs, right, which you can find.
I love the GIFs.
So I used the Ron Burgundy one. And then the neat thing about that, again, is that you can search... where did I go to? Oh, I went to the wrong spot here. Anyway, sorry, I'm on my phone. But anyway, well, it doesn't show it there. But anyways, another little bar comes up and shows you a list of things that you can do with them. And so I found the GIFs, and I didn't realize there were so many of them.
Yes.
So I thought, it's science. And there's...
You look like a giant blueberry.
And there's Miss Corningstone in the background. You could see.
Love it. For anyone that doesn't know, that's our newsroom movie. Like, we love it.
We talk about Anchorman all the time.
We
so
do.
The GIFs, you can put little sayings, or, you know, here's how I feel today about going to the dentist, and you know, you can find a picture that depicts that of some sort.
Well, you know what? I'm going to learn something from you today, because basically when I go into Facebook, I can find the GIFs because you can send them anytime. But where is an app? Like, where are you going to get
Let me
them?
just say, okay, so let me just go as if I was, excuse me for a second.
No, go ahead.
I'll just say I'm going to Susan. So I'll just put here, and then where did I get them? Hang on. Here. Yes. So you can't see that. It's right at the
Marcel will zoom
I know
in.
they're very
See,
small.
you can see it.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
So, oh, hang on.
No, you got her. That's good.
There. So those where the GIFs are. And see that little app? What I did is I hit the little A up above where this finger is here.
Yes.
And then I punched one of these little there, so to get them all. And then, so you can go all the way up.
So just endless.
Yeah. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do.
Do you think they change with every day? Or
I don't know.
How often do they get changed up? I don't know.
I don't know that either. Like, there's this one, which I thought was kind of funny. Look at this one, Marcel. Somebody put this one out.
That's
Donald Trump. I think he was on Jimmy Kimmel, and they just wanted to
That's awesome.
just do that. So anyway.
Who did that to his hair? Was that
I think it was Jimmy Kimmel that did that, yes.
I bet there's not many people who have done that.
Now, the other thing, and it hasn't worked, is something called AirDrop on here.
Right,
Which is great to send pictures. So I tried to do that with you, but it didn't really work.
What does it mean to AirDrop? Do you understand the technical?
Well,
is it between phones?
It's just between phones, yes.
But
what it
iPhones
has
or
to do with,
iPhones?
yes, iPhones.
iPhones.
It has to be, but it has to be able to recognize your iPhone if you're there. For instance, I was experimenting with Evan in production, Evan Fitzer in production. And right away I was going to send him a picture, and then as I hit the airdrop, up popped his phone and Rob Kovac's phone, who he works with. So it can go to them.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I tried that with you, it didn't work. But
I wonder if it's just because I don't have something set up in my settings properly, right?
You have to have the fact that you can receive that through AirDrop. Your Bluetooth also has to be turned on. But it's interesting because how it worked at home was when I first got my phone, I was looking for some pictures that my wife had. So I thought, oh, well, can you send them to me? She says, no, I'll just AirDrop them, because you turn it on and boom, they're there. You don't have to open a message or send by email. They just automatically transfer.
That's great.
And the next time I come on, I'm going to bring my iPad and I'll show you, because what's interesting too with Apple products, I know I sound like I'm selling them, but I'm not. But the nice thing about it is I have an iPad and an iPhone.
They talk to each other.
Exactly. And if I load an app on my phone or vice versa, boom, it just shows up on your other
apps.
On your other, yes.
I didn't know that.
So like if I say
the golf one that you're
so I have a golf channel app. If I load that onto my phone, it's going to show up in my iPad as well, or vice versa.
Love it. I didn't know that. Okay, so I've had a smartphone since 2008, 2007. Bill's already ahead of me on some models.
No,
so
I don't know
but
about
that's
that.
how he is. He's a quick learn, so good for you.
Well, again, I'm going to be talking to Kelsey again. I told her I would come and see her. She's got to send me something new.
You know what? Maybe we'll have Kelsey Hobart join us on the show, and she can teach us both a few things.
She's very shy, so
well,
I'll give her a shout out, though. Yeah,
she might. Yeah. We'll see. Thank you for being here,
Bill.
Bill.
Welcome.
We'll let Bill get back to producing the 5 o'clock news. Please be sure to tune in at 5 for the news. We won't see Bill's cell phone. He doesn't bring it to the desk, which is responsible. I bring mine to the desk. Anyway, quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.